My name's Crystal. Haven't told anyone this stuff, so hopefully none of my family members see this before baby surprise. Um, well, long story short, um, I've been more sexually active than normal. Due to the fact of my relationship that me and my boyfriend moved in together. Uh, I know that makes the cautionary steps that we were taking less likely to be effective. So I made an appointment with my doctor and to get birth control. My primary care physician ended up being out of the office due to personal reasons. So I had to see another doctor, and that doctor informed me that I don't remember exactly what happened. Something about waiting until he came back or something like that. So, the next available appointment for her was like 2 or 3 weeks away or something like that. I know it seemed like a really long time. This is all back in April. Okay, today is June 3rd, 2022. This all happened April 2022. So it was May 6th, I want to say. Please don't kill me about the dates. May 6th, I went in to see this doctor. Uh, was it my primary care? Yes, it was. I didn't see the lady. I see my regular primary care physician. He was like, hey, before I write you a prescription for birth control, and he actually taught me something that I never knew that I want you guys to know. I don't know if I can get in trouble for this. But most doctors don't know that Depo, the shot that you get in your butt for birth control that lasts for, I think, like a couple months or a year, what that does is it does not stop you from getting pregnant. It allows you to get pregnant and then it aborts the baby, which is completely against everything that I believe in. I believe everyone has their own right to choose. Everyone has their own things going on in their life, okay? Because that's what I asked for, because, I'm like, I can't remember to take that pill every day, and I want to be safe, make sure no mishaps. And when he told me that, I was like, whoa. No, like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to take a birth control that allows me to still get pregnant and then kill my child. Come on. Anyways, I'm kind of stretching my story out. Sorry. So, my doctor, he tells me about, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but NuvaRing, it's a little circle disc, like it's a little ring, like a circle. You stick it inside, and you keep it in for 3 weeks. You take it out for a week. Birth control, and it does what I thought all birth controls did, was tricks your body into thinking that it's pregnant to keep it from getting pregnant. So there's no killing of anything, right? Okay, so I'm good. Doctor writes the prescription. Oh, he gave me the pregnancy test. Pregnancy test came out negative. He gives me the prescription for the NuvaRing birth control. I leave his office, go to the pharmacy to pick it up. I get to the pharmacy. They're like, oh, there's an issue. Your insurance doesn't cover it. No, your insurance needs to be approved for it. It needs insurance approval. So I'm like, dang, okay. I was like, I already had to wait like almost a month just to get the appointment to get the birth control. Now I'm going to have to wait even longer to get approval from my insurance company. So I was like, well, how much is it? Like, if I just pay for it myself? I think it was like $400. Dude, I'm not working right now due to health issues. So I'm like, I don't have no money for that. So I guess I'm going to have to wait. I haven't heard from the pharmacy, so I ended up I had surgeries coming up. And so I was going to the pharmacy because the doctor that was doing my surgery had wrote me some prescriptions for like a body wash, like you wash your body down in before you have surgery or something like that. So I go in to pick that up. And they're like, hey, we got some other prescriptions ready for you. I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, your birth control. I was like, yay, I can finally, pop that baby in and, ride that thing. So I get home, I got my little surgical wash and everything, and my birth control. I was like, you know what? I was like, it's been a month since I took that test. I was like, just to be on the safe side, why don't we go take another pregnancy test before I pop this thing in, right? I had like an old pregnancy test, like I would say like 8 months to a year old, you know? So I go in there, I pee on the little stick. No, I waited till the next morning, June 2nd, 2022. Because they say use early morning pee because you know it's the most accurate. So I go in there. Mind you, I'm starting a new job, position that's more in line with some issues, some health issues I have, right? So I pee on the little stick. I put the little cover on it. And I went to the store and got me a coffee. You know, I'm guaranteeing that this stick is going to say negative. I come back, you know, I'm sipping my little coffee. And I was like, oh yeah, let me go check that so I could pop this baby in. I pick up the stick and throw it down. Literally, like I can't even say it. Dude, there's 2 lines on it. There's 2 lines on it. So I start crying. And then I'm like, you know what? You know how you try to like make an excuse for it, I guess? I don't know. I was like, oh, you know what? That test is really old. You know? It's probably wrong. You know, like, you're not supposed to use them after so long or whatever. So I get on the phone with my primary care's office. Hey, you know, I need to come up there. I just was able to pick up my birth control. I took a test at home before I put it in. The test came up positive. I think it's wrong. The test is really old. There's like, fine, if you can be here at 9, 10 or whatever, we got you. So over the past, I would say 2 weeks, I would say about a week ago, I had sexual intercourse. I wouldn't even say over the past 2 weeks. A week ago, I had intercourse. And when it, like, as soon as we got done, inside my uterus, like my insides felt, they were just in so much pain, like as if like it was on fire inside of me. Like it hurt so bad. Like I hunched over in the bed and he's like, what's wrong? What's going on? And he was like, you know, I ate something spicy. Maybe that's what it was. No, I know what outside burning from someone eating some spicy food and, you know, a little saliva getting down there. Besides, with the inside of my uterus feeling like it's on fire. I wasn't afraid of like an STD or anything like that. Like I thought like maybe my period was going to come on. Like sometimes the men can knock periods on. And so I get up and go in the bathroom and my stomach is just hurting. Eventually it stops. Maybe after like 3 minutes it stops. So I'm like, okay, you know. Then I was really gassy that night. I made some great northern beans for dinner. And so I was like, oh, is it gas? You know? Is it for my medicine I take? Because I take, you know, pain medicines and things for some health issues I have. So I'm like, maybe it's my medicine I take. You know, they say it makes it all that stuff kind of block up or whatever. So I drank the liquid laxative stuff, thinking like, oh no, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I just need to clean myself out. Drinking hot water, like not hot water, like the, you know, warm, lukewarm water, drinking water, whatever. I'm getting off subject. So, you know, then we continue to be intimate with each other, and like afterwards, I felt like little aches, like little crampings. But it's the beginning of the month, so the beginning of the month is coming. So I'm like, oh, my period's gonna come. Now here we are, a week later, no period is coming. I'm pregnant, and I literally still have the aches after I have sex. So I spoke to the doctor about all this stuff, and they took a urine pregnancy test, which came up positive. And after I talked to them about like the stuff that's going on, they said, well, maybe you're having a miscarriage. And so they take you can still see the little residue. the blood pregnancy test, right? To see if the levels are going down. Anyways, they called me yesterday and they're like, the levels look normal, but they want to do ultrasound as soon as possible, just to make sure everything's okay. Okay, that's where I'm at with the baby issues, with the medical stuff with the baby. Personal struggles with the baby. I think that's really the reason why I'm making this. This is more like a vlog for me, because I'm really struggling with this. I know I look really perky and happy all the time. I'm the type of person that tries to look at things on the brighter side. I try to be positive in all things. I always try to find the good in stuff, you know? I was not planning on having any more children. I'm just going to be honest. I have children already. I have all my babies. I mean, it's more than one. So, I was not expecting this at all. And when it was really confirmed in the doctor's office, I literally broke down and had an anxiety attack. I thought about abortion, I'm going to be honest. That's just not something I can do. I thought about adoption. I don't think I could live life knowing that there's a piece of me out there somewhere, feeling like they weren't good enough. I wouldn't want my child to grow up and then find out, you know, that they were given away, and then find out that their mother, their birth mother, the person that brought them into this world, the person that decided to lay down in the bed and get her rocks off, decided to give them away and then keep their brother and sisters. How unwanted or just how do you think that person would feel when they get older? How would I feel? I grew up in a tough situation. I had a horrible childhood. You know what? I take that back, because my aunts, my brother, my cousins, they took care of me. Anyways, sorry. I really didn't plan on this. I'm not prepared. I'm not in a situation where I can even afford this child. That's the first thing I thought about. The price. And that's what's so bad about it. That was my main worry. Price. I'm like, okay, you know, I would have to get a bigger house. Excuse me. I would have to get a bigger car, because there's no way, like, dude. And I can't afford any of that. I can't afford a car seat. My budget is tight. Every penny is budgeted out into savings and bills. I don't even have an entertainment budget for myself. I don't really go anywhere. I don't hang out, party. I like the movies, but I haven't been to the movies in months. That's like a thing that I splurge on myself, where I'll go to the movies. I used to have an AMC A-list pass I used to pay for every month. I can't even afford that subscription. Every penny I have is budgeted out. I have plans for my life. I have things I was doing this year and next year, and now all of that is just stopped. feel like I'm getting really negative about this, but those are just things I have to. Things I've done this to myself. I know I didn't do it alone, but you know how these guys don't have it as much as a burden. Like dad's just there, you know. Dad plays, dad helps with bills, but dad doesn't have to get up every night with the feedings, diapers, breastfeeding, and then the medical struggles it takes on my body. Like literally, I have to be in the hospital 40% of the time. Like the toll that's gonna take on my body, my health. If you guys stick in this journey with me, you guys will see the changes. I will show you guys everything. I'm not gonna hide anything. I feel like I should be raw and open about this so other people, especially younger women, can see it firsthand before they even dive in, you know? I'm 35 years old. And I feel like I should not be having a baby. It's not the time. I'm too old. It's too late in life for this right now, you know? 5 years ago, I would have done it. Now, no. No. I'm gonna keep my baby. I'm gonna raise my baby. Give my baby all the love I have and everything I can. Any way I can. Welcome to my vlog. Baby surprise.